Well, hey, I know you. Oh wait, that's just me. Anyways, welcome back guys to another video. Today we're going to be looking at dating apps. Why do we use dating apps? Well, they're convenient. You don't even need to leave your house. You could be taking a shit while finding a potential mate. Dating apps are kind of like Build-A-Bear, except it's Build-A-Bitch. With hundreds of different popular dating apps, it should be pretty easy to find love, right? Especially when you have categories like best for over 50, best for kink, best for over 40, best for women, young adults, gay men, lesbians, working professions, hookups, and Christians. No matter what you look for in a relationship, I'm sure you'll find it. Anyway, if you live under a rock and you don't really know what dating apps are, I'll give you an example. So basically, most of the apps that I've used, basically they have an algorithm. Basically, the algorithm sorts through the things that you don't like and what you do like. And basically, something like Tinder, you swipe right or left, depending on, if you like the person or not. This seems really easy, so if you're feeling kind of lonely, seems like you might be doing something wrong, right? Well, this source says, on average, it takes men longer than women to find a partner through a dating app. However, women typically require more swipes than men to find their Prince Charming. It takes men close to 9 months to go steady with someone they met on a dating app, while many women are able to find a partner in just under 8. It's not always accurate though. Let me give you an example. Some of these sources are from Reddit, so don't take it serious. This says the lady is 38 and she spent just over a year on the app. According to Tinder data, here's what her statistics look like. So she swiped on 9,000 profiles. 3,700 of them were right swipes, so she liked 3,000 of them. And almost 6,000 she did not like. She matched with 2,000 of the people that she did like, but she only chatted with about 1,300 of them. She met 36 of them in real life, and none of them resulted in a relationship or casual sex. So this says, while men swipe right on 40% of women on average, this number is only 7% for women. It says the same source claims that women match with 33% of people they swipe right on, while men match with only 2.5%. Let's do another female example. She's been on Tinder for 100 days, and here are the stats. She swiped on almost 15,000 people. She only swiped right on 409 users. That's pretty crazy, which is a 2.8% acceptance rate. She matched with 144 out of 409 of them, which is 35%. 84 out of 144 matches resulted in chat, and she went on 3 dates. Now let's look at some of these male examples. This says, I found this example quite heartbreaking as this particular individual's success is subpar compared to the average. He's been on Tinder for almost 4 years. He swiped on 278,000 profiles, and 276,000 were right swipes. This guy's standards are pretty low. He accepted 99.3% of ladies and declined a meager 0.7% of them. That's almost 100% accept rate. Only 492 out of the 276,000 resulted in matches. That's less than 1%. A 0.17 to be exact, not even a half of a third of a percentage. He chatted with 245 ladies and didn't have a single date. Now, there's probably lots of things that go involved in this. His standards are nothing. He's going to be accepting anyone that comes towards him, basically. I want to show you one more example of a male that is, I'm guessing he's probably above average. Check out this guy's Tinder data. He emphasized that he's from LA and of Asian descent. In the post description, he said the following: just want to share some insight to how us Asians can still have success in tougher markets with strong photo and bio optimization. Which is true. Like I said earlier, this isn't Build-A-Bitch. You don't want to make your profile look like you're going on a job interview or something. Anyways, he's only been on Tinder for 68 days. He swiped on 58,000 profiles. That's a lot. Only 2,397 of those were right swipes, which only 4% compared to the average of 40%. This man rejected almost every lady he saw, 96% of them to be exact, which should be how it is. He matched with 426 women, which is just under 18% of the match rate. Still, it's high compared to the average 2.5. After chatting with 151 of them, he met up with 12. Out of 12 dates, 8 resulted in casual sex, 2/3 of his dates. If you use Tinder, then you can actually request a copy of your own personal data to see what your swipes and stuff look like. So this is what it says under that article. It says Tinder is brutal. While it can be tough for women, it's absolutely mind-boggling brutal to men, as getting a 2.5 match rate compared to 33% for ladies is insane. Using these figures, we can confidently conclude that it's 13 times easier for women than for men. I wouldn't say it can result in 66.66 success hookup rate, but that has been his experience. So this guy that is above average, that actually knows how to use dating apps as an advantage, and he probably has some game, obviously went above and beyond for the statistics. But basically, this article saying women typically require more swipes than men to find their Prince Charming. It takes men close to 9 months to go steady with someone they met on the dating app, while many women are able to find a partner in just under 8 months. I think that brings a lot of bias into the argument, because obviously if only 2.5% of men are even getting attention from women, then it's going to obviously take the average user a lot longer to even find a mate than the average girl user. So personally, I have used Hinge and Tinder. Have I found any success with it? No, not at all. But overall in this video, I'm trying to make the argument that you shouldn't really be using dating apps. While not only are dating apps just basically paywalls, especially the ones that I use, you have to pay a monthly subscription to even be able to see who liked your profile, or you got to pay to be able to even talk to the person. There's also lots of fake accounts on there, which could be another reason why they have those paywalls set up, which is a great scheme in my opinion. Get a bunch of fake women to actually give men attention, and then the app forces you to actually pay for something to be able to talk to these fake women. Great idea. And then you're just swiping on thousands of people. How do you think that affects the way that you look at people, and especially what you value in people? Because it seems like a lot of people try to find the best of the best. They will push these mediocre people aside for the hope of finding the best of the best. Tinder alone makes $1.6 billion in 2021 alone. So obviously finding a match for you would be a bad business opportunity for them. I think it's kind of funny that people think that it's an easier way to find people. Obviously you just gotta click your fingers on the screen a couple times. Like I said, could be taking a shit while finding your potential mate. Let's say you finally get the opportunity to have a date. You're gonna have to go into the real world, and you need to learn how to actually communicate and have a good, meaningful conversation with the other person. You know, regardless if you actually, meet online or in person, we evolved to communicate face to face. So grow up, stop using dating apps, and go find a real spouse if you're that lonely. But at the end of the day, if you actually strive to find the love that you deserve, then you will get it. But if you're not looking for it, and you don't think it's out there, then guess what? You're not going to receive it. But hey, if you disagree or agree, I'd love to hear in the comments. Hope to see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.